Stinky, stinky fartface. Sup, y'all, it's your boy Stinky Fartface. So, today, we're going back to the 90s again to play one of the best Star Wars games ever made. When this came out on the N64, I flipped out and I played this constantly. This was the first... No, that's not right. This was the second game that I got 100% completion on. First game I ever got 100% completion was Mario 64. I got all the stars. Man, why'd I get a dry spot? La 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 la. Yes, all right. Mario 64 is no. This game was the second game that I got 100% completion on. I got a platinum medal on every single mission. It took me forever. The way I can prove that is the name of that rank is Supreme Allied Commander. I remember the moment I got that, I felt my life was complete. It was all downhill from there. So I tried playing an emulator of the N64 edition, and it ran like crap. Oh, why is my camera? So I tried playing the emulator for the N64 edition, and it ran like straight doo-doo. So I found this on Steam, and I got it working with the Xbox controller. I really wish that other companies did not get the rights to make Star Wars games, because like then it became microtransactional, and like there was magic that was just lost in playing it. LucasArts knew what they were doing in the 90s with Star Wars games, because it captured the heart and soul of what Star Wars was. I did this game early in this channel's history, and my recording, like I recorded all my videos on a Steam Deck, and to its credit, it did a great job, but the initial quality of this video sucked, so I want to go back and redo it. I may take down that original video because of how horrible it was. The controls were off, it ran like horribly, it was just straight up a horrible video. So we're going to jump in because I'm excited to play this. First off, the opening of this game, like where it does the opening credits on, hey, this person made this game, so did this person, hey, that person over there, they made this game. So that is super loud, and I remember trying to play this game, like to sneak to play this game at night, and it had the loudest intro, and it woke everyone up. So, well, not everyone, no, all right. So that's just a speaker warning for the opening of this game. I'm going to show up, we're going to play, here we go. Alright, so this is not the opening menu to the N64. This was how the computer started. Alright, boom. Mara Jade. If y'all don't know, that's the wife of Luke Skywalker. Let's do Stinky the Wookiee. Boom. Alright.
Take an early morning run over Mos Eisley with Wedge Antilles, but keep your eyes open for any suspicious activity.
Okay. Oh, this is so cool. So the like the one in green is the one you're able to use. So the X-wing, but the bottom left one is the A-wing, but the bottom right one is called a V-wing, and it was big in there was a comic book line called Dark Empire where somehow Palpatine returned, but they actually had a very good reason for it. And it's right after Return of the Jedi, and Luke tries to confront the Emperor. He winds up turning dark, going to the dark side. It was a really cool Star Wars line. Okay, when this game came out, there was a bunch of cheat codes. Like, you could get the Blues Brothers car in this and fly that around, but this right here, like, I didn't find out the cheat code for this until, like, well after I'd already, like, beaten the game and, like, I moved on to other games. And it like, brought new life to this game. There was 2 cheat codes that you had to type in back-to-back to unlock this. And it was, like, a cool promotional thing for Phantom Menace. Alright, let me show you the speeder. I feel this is so underrated. Out of all of them, I really enjoyed this one. All right, and I can't select the Falcon yet. All right, Y-wing. There we go. This is the V-wing. I wonder if there's a description.
This is a new craft, fast, light, and unpredictable. The V-wing carries 2 blaster cannons which can be fired at a normal rate or in the rapid fire position. Rapid fire is useful for strafing ground targets, but it overloads the cooling units and can often cause a complete burnout. In addition, the thrust engines have been modified to supply an incredible amount of power over a short distance. These are generally used to evacuate a pilot from a dangerous area, as the V-Wing carries no shields and very little armament. That said, the V-Wing is extremely nimble and stealthy. It is an even match for most adversaries.
Okay. I mean, I just learned yesterday actually that there was something called the E-Wing, and it was supposed to replace the X-Wing as like the main ship of the Rebellion. It had one turret cannon thing on each side instead of these 4, but it looked pretty much the same. All right, here we go. Any moment. Here we go. Chapter 1. The Rebel Opposition. I'll give it a little bit so I can read. Alright, 6 months have passed since the Battle of Yavin. The Death Star has been destroyed, but the fight for freedom is far from over. Alright, so this was after A New Hope, Episode 4. As the war against the Empire rages across the vastness of space, Luke Skywalker forms the legendary Rogue Squadron from the Rebel Alliance's most skilled X-Wing pilots. Their mission: to defend the struggling Rebel Alliance against a still powerful and battle-hardened Imperial foe, in a last-ditch effort to control the galaxy. Ellipses! In case you don't get that joke, ellipses is ... But ellipses is so much fun to say compared to ... But I guess that's open to opinion. And now I'm rambling. There's so many Star Wars media that start in space over a planet. All right, here we go.
Good morning, Wedge. The rest of Rogue Squadron is still back at base, but I thought we could take an early morning run through Beggar's Canyon.
All right, fun fact. The actor who played Wedge...
I think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination or are those Imperial droids dead ahead? They're attacking those?
Alright, fun fact. The actor who played Wedge is the uncle to Ewan McGregor, who played Obi-Wan in the new ones. And that is a true fact. Alright, see, the camera's getting away from me. Wow, there you go. Alright, let's see. I need to turn around. Whoosh! There you are. Oh, come on, go. Got it. Alright. I wonder why the camera does that. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a cockpit view. There we go. Oh, come on. Dude, I'm shooting right at it. Alright, there we go. Good. Where are they? Oh, there's one. Got it. Alright. Okay, alright. I got one more. Let's speed up a little bit and slow it down. Where is it? Is it high up? No, is it low down? Oh, where did that come from? Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, slow it down. Bah, bah. Ah, there we go. Alright. Ooh.
Eisley is under attack. We need to assist.
And so we shall. I love these little details. You see that? That's pretty sweet. And you got a little Jawa thing. I'm pretty sure there was, like, people up here. Whoa, why is that camera doing that? There, yeah, right here, right here. If you look at that. Yeah, little Tusken Raiders. All right, here we go. I need to get a view from the inside to take them down. Here we go. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go.
We did it. We saved Mos Eisley. Nice work, Rogue Squadron. We might make a name for ourselves after all.
What? Silver? Was it my accuracy? It's probably my accuracy. Friendly saves. What? And enemies destroyed? I missed some? Well, that sucks. But cool thing on that level... Oh, really quick. He's gonna talk.
Escort valuable rebel supplies through dangerous Imperial territory over the humid lands of Barkesh.
Okay. So, really quick. There are... Oh, come on. Go back there. Push. There's, like, some cool Easter eggs.
Morning run over Mos
Here we
Eisley
go.
with Wedge Antilles, but keep your eyes...
There are really cool Easter eggs on this level that I want to show you. So, we're going to go back through that. Here we go. Yes! Alright, we're going to go back through, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of a tour on the Easter eggs. Alright, I'll just skip it. Whatever. Here we go. Oh, that's so cool.
Good morning, Wedge. The rest of Rogue Squadron is still back at base, but I thought we could take an early morning run through Beggar's Canyon.
Alright, like, there's some, God, I forgot what they call them, but, like... Oh, come
I
on.
think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination, or are those...
Oh, that is so cool.
Dead ahead.
Okay.
You know?
Alright, yeah. So, there's, I forget the name of the craft, but there's some craft that race through these areas, these canyons. But first, I'm gonna go up so I can go straight down and show you the Sarlacc pit. There's a Sarlacc pit. And then... Where's... Trying to find... There they are. Right here. These two, the entire level, are racing through this canyon. You know what? I'm going to try and keep up with them. Whoosh. Alright, I'll show you their flight path. Yeah, and just the whole level, this is all they do. Oh, wow. I'm glad that I have the view from the cockpit because I could not do this otherwise. There you go. Whoosh. Alright, and that's all they do. Okay. Let's see. I showed you the Tuskens already up there. Okay, so I think these are, yeah, these stormtroopers on the dewbacks. And you know what they're looking at? Oh, I just ran into one. Oh, okay, that'll buff out. So, you might recognize this pod right here. That's where C-3PO and R2-D2.
Hey!
Oh man, R2 was talking about that. Alright, and then this is where we see them in A New Hope, where they come up to this, I wonder if that's a crate dragon. Alright, but yeah, that's the escape pod. What else they got here? You know what? Why don't we help them out? Oh, and then this guy. Like, we saw him in the last video, but yeah, he just races around. He goes from one area to the next. Whoosh. Okay. And then we got the Jawa thing. Oh, come on. That's why my accuracy goes down. It doesn't shoot where you shoot it. Okay, and then we saw these guys up here. I'll slow it down a little bit. I love the little, like, sprites. That's pretty sweet. But I'm going to wind up killing them by hitting them accidentally. Accidentally. Alright, and Mos Eisley is pretty sweet. If we go down and we just check it out, we got some more, like, people running. And then you got a land speeder just driving through. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Man, I can't really go faster. Oh, wait. Alright, that's the go fast button. And let's show you Jabba's palace. Whoosh.
Failed. The been destroyed.
Well,
Even
that
the
sucks.
homesteads have been
There is
destroyed.
Jabba's palace. Alright, you know what? That was enough time to give you all a tour of Tatooine. There was a bunch of cool Easter eggs in that level. Alright, there we go. Nah.
Luke, I think
Okay.
we got a problem.
Whoosh. Okay, guys. That gave you a good taste of the first level of Rogue Squadron. There's a lot of magic to this. Did they have to put in all those Easter eggs in this first level? No, absolutely not. Are they easily missable when you're trying to do all the mission objectives? Heck yeah. So, like, when I played this as a kid, like after you get like platinum on this level, and then you're like, what else do? I still want to play Star Wars, but like I don't have enough money to buy new games. You start to go in and you just look at the levels. And I remember when I found out these Easter eggs, I was like, oh my god, there's so much more to this game than I thought, and it was magic. So like, I love it when developers do this, because you could tell that when they made this game, there were fans that made this game. They decided to put in those Easter eggs. That was so cool. All right. So I'm so glad that I was able to redo this video with better hardware and software understanding. So I hope that this comes out with way better quality. I mean, like the first time I did this, it was straight doo-doo. So like the bar was set very low. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this walk down memory lane, gaming in the 90s. This was the flight simulator for me growing up. It was way easier than TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter was like for people who knew what they were doing. That was like a flight simulator. Rogue Squadron was more arcade-like. For me personally, I think it's the better of the two, just because it's like, hey, like you don't have to know much about flying, just go have fun. All right, this has been Stinky Fartface. Drop some deuces, and I'll see y'all in the next one.